Did you know that flamenco wasn't always the colorful dance we know today? It has a history steeped in struggle, cultural fusion, and unexpected twists. Welcome to Unboxd Origins. I'm Howie, your resident science geek and accidental trivia sponge.
And I'm Wyatt. I ask the big questions. Sometimes philosophical, often skeptical, always curious.
Today, we're digging into how did the flamenco dance become an emblem of Spain? To understand flamenco, we need to travel back in time, all the way to the Andalusian region of Spain in the 18th century. Picture it, a melting pot of cultures where the Moors, Jews, and Romani people all mingled. Each group brought their own musical traditions and dance styles. It was like a vibrant tapestry being woven together, but not without its frays and knots. The Romani were particularly influential in developing what we now recognize as flamenco. The early flamenco was more than just a dance. It was a form of expression fueled by the struggles of marginalized communities. You'd find it performed in intimate gatherings, often in the shadows of larger society. It was raw, emotional, and deeply personal. Over time, it began to evolve, and by the mid-19th century, flamenco started to gain popularity beyond these private circles, making its way into cafes and theaters.
Fascinating. But here's a question that springs to mind. How did this dance, originating from such a diverse and often oppressed background, end up becoming a symbol of national pride for Spain?
Great question. As flamenco grew in popularity, it captured the imagination of both locals and tourists alike. The Spanish Romantic movement in the 19th century played a pivotal role here. Artists and writers began to romanticize flamenco as a representation of the spirit of Spain. It was portrayed as passionate, wild, and authentically Spanish. This was the moment when flamenco began to be seen not just as a dance, but as a national identity. Fast forward to the 20th century, and flamenco was catapulted onto the world stage. Thanks to artists like Antonio Gades and the rise of international interest, flamenco became a global phenomenon. No longer just a local expression, it began to be celebrated in festivals and performances around the world.
Aha! So it's almost as if flamenco transformed from a voice of the oppressed to a voice of national pride. But isn't this a bit ironic that something born out of struggle is now used to sell souvenirs and attract tourists?
Exactly. It's a perfect example of how cultural artifacts can evolve and adapt over time. Flamenco is now a vibrant symbol of Spanish culture, but it's essential to remember its roots. The dance still retains its emotional depth, often reflecting themes such as love, loss, and resilience. So, why does this matter? Flamenco is more than just a dance. It's a living testament to the power of cultural exchange and the stories of those who came before us. It shows how art can transcend barriers and evolve, serving as both a celebration and a reminder of history.
Indeed, it reminds us that even the most iconic symbols can come from the most unexpected places. Flamenco is a dance of resilience, embodying the spirit of struggle and transformation.
If you enjoyed this exploration of flamenco and its roots, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So the next time you see a flamenco dancer, remember, you're witnessing a rich tapestry of history, woven together with passion and perseverance.